Hi everyone, I am Cornelius of Voice Studio East, and this is Vocal Technique Spotlight, the series in which I zone in on various aspects of vocal technique and explain how they work. Today's topic is twang, a sharp tonal quality that adds brilliance to the sound and helps a lot when singing high notes. So how do we develop twang? Well, the easiest way is to just open up your mouth and start blabbering with this really bright country voice like this. The key to doing this successfully is to be very loud. I cannot emphasize this enough. We are not looking for a gargled throaty sound like this being what has given twang a bad rap in some circles. What we are looking for is a crystal clear, blaring, obnoxiously loud sound with a wide open mouth. Another way you can find it is to start from a shouty quality and add twang to that. First, to find the shouty quality, call out on the word hey as if greeting a friend from across the street. Hey! Make sure it is quite loud and yet relaxed. Try to make it jovial so as to not scare the friend in our hypothetical scenario. Now sustain a note with this quality and notice its characteristic spaciousness. Hey! Because of the spacious quality, it is more like an vowel than an e. Now add twang to it by raising your tongue towards the palate. Hey! If you're having trouble with this step, you can try widening the tongue or drawing up the corners of your mouth like this. Hey! In the lower range, you will want a fairly dark twang like an oratorical announcer's voice. This is really just like the country voice, but with a lower larynx and a narrower mouth shape. Once you've found it, you can apply it to a pitch glide by doing a bit of a snarl, like this. Ah! Make sure it is a fierce, instinctual snarl, rather than an overly controlled pitch glide with a bit of twang haphazardly slapped on top. Ah! If you're having trouble with this, try making your eyes fierce and stare intensely at some point in your room, not too close to where you're standing. One more time. Ah! That is what I call low twang. I call it that in part because it is produced low in the throat, but also because it is more suitable for the lower part of your range than the higher part. As you ascend through the fourth octave, eventually the twang will have to change in character towards a kind that is produced higher in the throat, with more narrowing of the pharynx. I call it pharyngeal twang, and the easiest way to find it is by doing a bit of a Valley Girl accent, like this. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. It helps to make it really sassy and animated, so as to avoid getting all tense and like that. When applying this kind of twang to a siren, it may help to start in falsetto first, but it should still get really loud as you ascend in pitch. Ah! Once you've got the hang of that, you can try doing it in your modal register. Ah! Do not try to pull up your modal register by force. The key is to keep it loose and relaxed. If you are fearful of singing in the high range, you might tense up as the pitch rises, but this will tend to pull out all the twang and prevent you from going high. So make sure to stay relaxed and keep your movements loose. This may cause you to crack into falsetto. If so, you are actually on the right track, but you need a bit more twang or volume or both. So make sure the tone remains strong and brassy for as long as possible, while still being loose and relaxed. Once you've got the hang of both low twang and pharyngeal twang, you can do a single connected siren from the low range to the high range by switching from the low twang to the pharyngeal twang somewhere in the middle. Ah! This can be quite hard to nail on the first try though, so to make it easier, let us break it down further. Start with a snarling sound or an announcer's voice in the low range. Ah. Then go to more of a country twang as you ascend in pitch. Ah. Then use a valley girl accent as you get into the high range. Ah. And finally, for the really high range, it helps to make the sound screamy. And make sure you open the mouth and raise the upper lip, like this. Yeah! Now let us put it all together. Ah! Once you have got the hang of the siren, you can apply it to a song exercise. We will do a 1-3-5-8 arpeggio on gig. The gig helps keep the tongue in an elevated position and adds a bit of firmness to the sound, making it less likely to crack into falsetto. Here we go. Gig, 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 gig. Now with me. Gig, 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 gig. Gig, 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 gig. Gig, 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 gig. Gig, 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 gig. Gig, 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 gig. Gig, 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 gig. Gig, 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 gig. You always need a bit of twang when singing in the high range to prevent the sound from becoming overly dull and heavy. If you find that your voice feels sluggish and you have to drag it up just to run into a brick wall somewhere in the 4th octave, then by far the most likely cause is a lack of twang. So just practice adding a bit of sharpness to your voice or sing with a bit of a Valley Girl accent, and you should find that high notes become much more manageable. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. If you have any questions, whether about twang or about anything else, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you wish to get in touch, you can click the link in the description to join my Discord server, or visit my website at voicestudioeast.com, where you can also book lessons. Stay tuned, remember to like and subscribe for more content, and as always, thanks for watching.